What's up, you gang wanting to babies? Welcome back to my channel, being Ujandja. Guys, it's winter. It's so freaking cold, right? But I'm here wearing this little top because I want to look cute for the video, right? But I'm still having a cup of hot chocolate. So if I'm sipping, please don't mind. Shashi, I'm trying to keep warm. Okay, so as promised, I meant to be dropping a video that's more intimate. Woo! It's very, very intimate, but I feel like you guys are now somewhat family as per the comments, so I really do appreciate the love that you guys gave me on the previous video. If the kids racing in the background, guys, the kids playing in this mini street here, so it's so annoying because they're racing. But yeah, thank you so much for the love that you guys have shown me on the previous video, for the congratulatory messages, and it made me feel so warm at heart, obviously. Excuse me, guys. See, it's very cold, guys. It's very, very cold, and I'm trying to look cute. But anyways, keep a lookout for the flat tour that's coming up next. I'm trying to bring this content, right? I have like a whole list drawn out. I have a whole list, so keep a lookout for that, guys. Keep a lookout for that. It's coming next. So let's get right into the video. Okay. Obviously I'm giving you somewhat a life update because this question was part of the questions of the life update, and I ignored the question. It was the most frequently asked question, and I ignored the question because I was just not ready to open up about that part of my life. And now I just feel like it's whatever. If my parents accept it, if my mom, mostly my mom because my dad doesn't know, if my mom accepts it, then everything should be fine, guys. I was told that I look up so much, and I'm trying to like look at the camera now. Yeah, so I was told that yeah, so I was like, if my mom accepts it, then everything should be fine. I was talking to my mom one day, and then I was like, no, my dad doesn't know where I live. And then my mom was like, if what did she say her specifically? She was like, if you don't want to tell your dad where you're staying, then why are you living where you're living? So good. I literally kept quiet because the shade. My mom is very straight to the point. She doesn't even care about anything. But yeah, so the frequently asked question was, am I cohabitating with Kaze? Are we living together? And really, to answer your question is yeah, we are living together. So where do I start with this story? Basically, I would really summarize it and say that we were put, or I personally, because Kaze was just fine, I was put in a predicament. I was put in a situation where I did not have a choice but, you know, live with Kaze. So one of my major stresses in my last year was that I I did not know where it is that I was going to live in the following year, right? Yes, I am done with school. Sorry guys, it's cold. Yes, I am done with school. You're in your final year, you know, you're about to finish. What next? Where are you going to live next, you know? So it was just so weird, it was so stressful. And then until I spoke to somebody, I don't think I should be revealing any names really of the people that were helpful in this situation, because if you are very close to me, you know the people I'm talking about. So I spoke to someone until someone just asked me, you know, how are you doing, how have you been these days? I could not really help but break down and just, you know, express the stress of not knowing where I was going to be living, because at the end of the day I didn't want to live in Nogakara. If you don't know, my mom is from Nogakara. She works there. So I didn't want to live in Accra because in Accra there are not so many opportunities when it comes to getting jobs. So I had plans of probably having this year as a gap year, or looking for a job really. So in Okakarara there were not going to be so many opportunities, or I'll be far from opportunities. Winter has those opportunities. So I was like, I need to be living in Windhoek. I can't be living with my family members that stay here in Windhoek because their places are already so full. And so I thought I was going to be staying somewhere in December until I get like somehow my feet or something, but also that situation didn't work out. So we ended up, I ended up coming here like late or mid-December. I ended up coming here where Kanye and I are staying now. And so yeah, I was initially scared because I didn't tell my mom. Guys, by that time I did not tell my mom, Shani, mommy, this is the situation. So I was supposed to figure out the situation of where I'm going to stay. So December, the plan for December was to look for rent, right? Because my dad was like, no, look for rent. So the plan for December was to look for rent. And my topic was also not serious, man. Every time I'd be like, no, daddy, there's rent for this. My dad would be like, okay. Okay. Like, for me, that, okay, it was just like, okay, daddy, like, giving me, like, hope here. So I had to, like, lean on my own and find other options, because I didn't want to come back from the village after Decembering, right? I didn't want to come from the village and I didn't have a place to stay. I wanted to find rent, and then, or a place that I'm going to be staying, and then go to my family, for December, because it's holiday time, right? And then go to my family, and then after that January, and I'm coming back, or February whatsoever, then I already have a place where I'm coming to stay. I love, somehow I have this thing of wanting to have some things straight. I'm a procrastinator, very huge procrastinator, but when it comes to those things that you need to be certain of in life, I make sure that I'm certain of those things. I don't like being put in situations where they're just not making me happy, or whatever Ujandja, you're just showing up now. Anyways, so in January I came, right? Oh no, wait, I was in December. Sorry guys, I'm not so good at telling stories, or this is somehow like a story time, like it's a story time of my life, So I suck at telling stories because my brain is always all over the place. So yeah, so now I came to this flat one day in December, and I hadn't told my mom then. And my mom once called me, and then she was like, so no, Rippy, like, where are you? And then I'm like, you? Hi. No, mommy, this and this and this. And then I told her the situation that I was going through. And then she understood. Thank God. I did not know that my mom would understand. I did not know that my mom would allow me to basically be living with Kaze. I was so scared of telling her. My mom and I, my mom is very strict, such that when you are telling her things like this, she wouldn't really be accepting, or she's just too strict. My mom is too strict, so that's why I hadn't approached her like that. So, but then she was accepting, and then she was just like, yeah, no, okay, no, it's fine, I understand. Are you comfortable though? I'm like, yeah, I am comfortable. I've been comfortable. It's if it were up to me, I would be living with Kaze, but then she was just laughing. And then, okay, so while I was so for those that know, Kaze used to live in Malfas, right? Kaze used to live in Malfas. So while I was at the farm, Kaze brought his things here. So I had moved in, I brought everything of mine that I had. And guys, when I say that the only thing that I had was just my clothes, it was just my clothes, and then I had saved up for a bed because I knew that I was going to have to buy a bed. I had saved up for a bed, and the only thing that I had was my clothes and my dishes. When you're coming from the hostel, I know, gents. It was hectic. So yeah, then I come from the farm. Kaze had brought his things here, And then yeah, so I remember that the day that I came here, Kaze was also here. I'm so grateful for, I'm so grateful that Kaze was there that day, because yo guys, when I say that I was bawling my eyes out, I was bawling my eyes out. I was just like, yo, what the hell am I going to do? What can I do? And I'm so glad that Kaze was around that time. And yeah, so we just came here. We bought like it was on a Wednesday, and so we bought that Wacky Wednesday. It's Wacky Wednesday from Spur. And so yeah, we came and we started cleaning because the house was so dirty, guys. The house was so dirty. And so yeah, so that's basically that. That's that part of my life. So now, as I said, you guys should be expecting a flat tour. That's the next video. You guys can see our little habitat. But then I keep saying that Kaze and I are not technically living together because like Kaze goes at sea, right? He works at sea for like 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even for a whole month, and only comes back for like a few days to a week's time, right? So it's just like he's visiting. And then when I told my mom, guys, when I told my mom was like, so and I'm like, mommy, is not like that. It's just like me living or finding rent anywhere, and then it's just like me getting rent somewhere, and then whenever Kaze comes back on land, Kaze is gonna come to me, and we are going to be together for the time that he's around. Okay. So it's literally just the same. It's just living together. But yeah, I guess what makes the difference is that he has his things here, we have our things together. So yeah, so that's that part of my life, guys. I feel somehow okay to, not somehow, I feel good, I feel relieved to have told you guys this, because now I can walk around with the camera. Not with the camera, with my phone. I can walk around with the phone, in the house, or vlog around the house also, because I was too skeptical. And what if they see his shoes standing there in the corner? Oh, what if I open the cupboard and they see the clothes? So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep a lookout for the flat tour once again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to what needs to be done. Road to 2K, like less than 100 subscribers to 2K, James. Yeah, what is life? Thank you guys for the love shown. Yeah, we're doing this. We're bringing the content forth. And I feel like if you're a YouTuber, you already put your life out there, so yeah, obviously you shouldn't be sharing everything, obviously, but you already put your life out there. Things like, I feel like something like this I should be sharing with you guys, because it's pretty evident. If you have been following me on Instagram, if you have been following me right here on YouTube, then you really do know. I feel like you should have caught up. Those two, but yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the U gang. If you're not part of the U gang, then what are you? My number. Alright, bye guys. See you in the next video. Adios. Yo, when you're time to talk, adios guys.